Okay, for this week in our scripture, we are in Joshua, the Old Testament, chapter 1, verse 9. But first, I want to get a little bit into the book of Joshua and his chronological history. So, the book was written in about 1406, and it's not sure if he wrote it or if a multitude of people wrote it, but it recounts Israel's conquest of the land of Canaan under Joshua's command. And Joshua was a spiritual and military leader of Israel. He accompanied Moses part of the way up the Mount of Sinai and also assisted him at the tent meeting. And he was one of the 12 spies sent to explore the land of Canaan. So Joshua is basically the successor of Moses when Moses passed. Okay? And in this scripture, God talks to Joshua in a sense of motivating him to take this role of leadership. So he's apprehensive to take this role of leadership, to fill Moses' shoes, which is some big shoes to fill, and he's afraid. So he's doubting himself already, and generally, see, when we start getting into these scriptures and you start applying it to real life, you can see the parallels every time in every scripture on how when someone is actually has the opportunity to take on something bigger than themselves and also take on something new, most of the time people feel apprehensive and afraid. They feel like they're not ready. And sometimes they're not ready. And so that's the challenge as well too, is like, are you going to be ready when the opportunity presents itself? And so what are you doing, up until that time? Are you staying disciplined? Are you staying consistent? Are you reading? Are you writing? Are you exercising? Are you eating right? These are the things, are you focusing on what you're trying to build your value in for, whether it's your career, obviously your family, relationships? Are you focusing on those things? Or are you just letting them kind of do their own thing? Are you just letting it happen? Okay, so if you just leave it alone, we all know the story that it's not going to happen. It's actually going to get worse. So this chapter is basically God telling Joshua, like, listen, I've told you this before. Do not be afraid. I'm with you, and I'll always be with you, and you will be able to accomplish anything through Jesus, or not Jesus.